Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing chapter 4, which are objects. Objects are almost similar to arrays, just that we use strings instead of numbers to access the different elements. The strings are called keys or properties, elements, and the elements they point are called values. Together, these pieces of information are called key value pairs. Okay, creating an object. We could store lots of information about a single animal by creating JavaScript object. There is an object that stores information about three-legged cat called Harmony. So now we have an object of a cat. Okay, we have a an object of a cat called Harmony, and we wanna show its legs, its name, and its color. Just wanna comment out this one that I was just busy with, so that mm, yeah. So now we have a cat called Harmony, which has three legs and a tortoise shell. What do we do to call out this? We can. It's actually your choice to put in the keys in quotes. You can leave the keys like that, but then once you decide to leave the keys like that, you have to leave all the keys like that. Or once you decide to have all the keys in quotes, you can put all the keys in quotes. Okay, now here we create a variable called cat and assign an object to it with three key value pairs. To create an object, we use curly braces. So you know that in arrays we use these braces. Here in object we use this. That's the difference. In arrays we use numbers to access elements of an array. Here we use strings to access the elements. So here key, because this works as an equal sign. The colon acts as equal sign, because we would normally say legs equals to 3, harmony equals, name equals to harmony, color equals to tortoise shell. So it's literally assigning the it's an assignment operator. Yeah. So we also, okay, keys without quotes is the one that I just did here. I just removed the quotes on the keys because the first quotes had keys. Um, the first keys had quotes. JavaScript knows that the keys will always be strings, so there is no need for us to tell JavaScript that the keys are strings now, because it already knows. So we can also create this object in one line, as you can also do with Java, but with with arrays. I prefer this way because you see easier. It's easy for you to, it's neat and clear. So how do we access the values in an object? This is what we do. Don't even know where I'm supposed to be. Oh, now this is displaying the keys of an object. You console.log and then you put a cat.name, and then if you run it, it's gonna show you the name of the cat and the color of the cat. Now, what do we do to access the values in an object, we use brackets or the dot notion. You use the one that is easier. You can access values in an object using square brackets, just like with arrays. So this is what we do. Can't see where I did this. I'm gonna do it again, it's fine. So right here we have a cat. I'm gonna use this one because I can't see where I did this one again. Okay, we have a cat and then square brackets name. Okay, now we're literally asking the object to show us the cat name. So okay, I see where I did it now. So we'll literally use the console.log to display y, because the textbook is using Chrome and we're using VS Code. So now this way we'll display the cat name, and here they're using a dot notion. So a dot notion for me is the easier one. You just console cat dot name, it shows you the name. With the bracket, you put the cat then the variable that you want to be displayed in square brackets and also in quotes, so that JavaScript knows what you wanna print out. So what do you do if you wanna access everything inside the object? You use the object dot keys method. So here we have people, we have cats, we have variable of people and a variable of cats. I think it's an object of people and an object of cat. What do we do when we want to access everything inside the people object? You say console.log object.keys, and then you put people inside the. Let me run it and show how it's gonna come out. Okay, now this is what we asked for, object.keys people. It's showing us what we have in people: the name, the age, the hair color, the length. Let me just comment out what I'm not using anymore, so that I'm sure that I'm not reading the wrong information. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, now done. Goes to, I don't want to run things. I don't want to show things that are necessary for me to show now, because I'm gonna get confused. Okay, now the first array has name, age, hair color. The other one has name, age, and color. So we have shown the object keys. So the keys, these are the keys, the name. It didn't show what's in the name. Why? Because we asked for object keys. Here the object is color, here is hair color. So it wasn't going to show us what is inside because we didn't ask for that. Adding values to object. How do we add values to object? Let me comment this one out. Let people. Now we just created an empty object. It doesn't have an object. So now we are adding the, I want to comment this out because it's just the same as the one I did in the beginning. So now people name equals to Bella. We adding to it. People age is 5. Bella is 5 years old. The surname of Bella is David. So when we run the people, it's gonna show us. Let me show you. It's gonna do with us. Age, she's 5. What's her name? Her name is Bella. What's her surname? Her surname is David. Yep. Here we started with an empty object called cat. Then we added 3 key value pairs one by one. When we type cat and the browser shows the contents of the object, different browsers may out differently through, for example, Chrome at time. It's still the same. Adding the keys with dot notion. The dot notion is the one that I did here. I'm just gonna comment this one out so that it's easier for me. People, we can say people dot name equals to Bella. People dot height equals to 57 centimeters. People dot surname equals to this has to be a string. Now we say, oh, I did it here. Okay, we say console.log people. So this object is showing us the age is 6, the height is 57, the name is Bella, and the surname is Rovimbo. What have I noticed here? I've noticed that when I run this, it's gonna go alphabetically. It's gonna take the keys alphabetically because now we started with age, name, height, and surname, but it comes as age, height, name, and surname, not age, name, height, and surname. So I took the the keys come alphabetically all the time. I'm gonna go to the next one. Okay, I think here I was just trying to explain to myself. This one is the other one. This one is the dot nation. Okay. Let me see. Adding keys with dot notion. Okay. If you ask for a property that JavaScript doesn't know about, it returns special value undefined. Undefined just means there is nothing here. So for example, if we had say dog dot is brown, then we wouldn't have gotten the answer because we don't have the is brown variable in here. Combining arrays and object. Okay, let's see what I did here. So far we've looked only at arrays and objects that contain simple types like numbers and strings, but there is nothing stopping you from using another array or object as a value in an array or object. For example, an array of dinosaurs object might look like this. Okay, to get all the information about the first dinosaur, you have to set the technique we used before, entering an index in square, dinosaur 0. Also, now we have an object inside of an array. Okay. So here I have let person, the name Rovimbo, job software engineer, name Alicia, jobs is a technician, name Tavi, Tavi is a dancer, and then we have console.log person 0. So now we will get the information of Rovimbo. Let me run it and show it because she is at index 0, 1, 2. Now she's at index 0 because when counting, we start at 0, not at 1. See, now we have job, software engineer, name, remember. Okay. So if we do the same with person, okay, now what do we do if you only want to get the name of the person? We don't want to get all the information about a person. For example, we know we have a certain person called Rimbo in this array. Now, what do we do if you want to know? Okay, we have when I see what would the name of the person at array 0, what's the name of that person when I know about the person. So what do? We go console.log person and then we put the 0 inside a square bracket and say dot name. So this 0 literally tells JavaScript where to go search for the name. It already tells JavaScript to search for the name here. So what this wouldn't work because we didn't tell JavaScript where to search for the name. If we say 1, we put a 1, now JavaScript knows that it's gonna go at 0, 1 and search the name at 1. At first we did person at 0, so now it shows us all the information of the person at 0, but now we want to know the name. So even if you wanted to know the job, we would just say dot job. So now it shows us what the person does. I'm just gonna run it to prove how this is gonna work. See now the job is a technician. This is showing this because I also render the person at 0. I forgot to comment it out. So what do we do to use let me see. Okay, I've been using the dot machine all the time because I prefer the dot machine. Let me not use it here. Let me say person at 0. I want the name, the job of the person at 0. I have to put in this. I need a job of the person at 0. So I'm gonna show. Let me comment this out and see. Technician shows us the job of the person. The person is a technician. The person where? The person at 1. So JavaScript already knows that they're going to 1 to look for the job of that object at 1. Now we have an array of friends. Okay. Let's look at more complex example now. We'll create an array of friends object where each object also contains an array. So it's an object, it's an array of friends that has an object. Okay. Alright. Okay, now we have Anna. Anna's age is 11 and Anna's lucky numbers. Alright. So first we make 3 objects and save them into variables called Anna, Dave, and Kate. Each object has 3 keys: name, age, and lucky numbers. Each name key has a string value assigned to it. Each age key has a single number value assigned to it. And each lucky number has an array assigned to it with a different numbers. Next time we'll make array of friends. Now we have an array saved to the variable of friends with 3 elements: Anna, Dave, and Kate, which each refers to object. You can retrieve one of these objects using the index of an array. So friends 1, which is Dave, the name of Dave, the name is Dave, the age is 5, the lucky numbers array 3. Okay, let me open this. Friends 1. We want to see who's at friends 1. Let me see how this is gonna run. So it showed us 1. The the whole object of 1, because we asked for 1 dot name, which is Dave, and then friends 2 dot lucky number 2 0 1 2, so it's Kate. So the lucky number 2 is 3 because it's 0 1 2. The lucky number 2 is 3. Okay, now I understand what I'm doing here. Friends, which is Anna, Dave, and Kate. So we did friends 0, which literally sends us to Anna. And then friends 0, we want the lucky number of friend 0. Friend 0 dot lucky number. Maybe you say lucky number 0. It's gonna give us a 2. Mm. Mm. Exploring objects in the console. Chrome will let you dig into objects that you print out in the console. For example, friends 1, it's gonna show me all the friends and then the age, and then the triangle on the left means that this object can be expanded. Yes, I saw that. Okay, let me remove comments on this one and run it. So we only have age and lucky numbers, and the name is Dave. It can't be expanded because there is only one name. There are no many names. Okay, now we want to keep track of old money. You can use object as a way of linking a string and a value together. In this case, the string would be your friend's name and the value would be the amount of money he or she owes. Let's have a look. Let old money equals, so the old money object is empty. There is nothing inside. Just created it. So now we wanna show the old money of Jimmy. How much Jimmy owes? He owes 5 friends. And how much does Messi owe? Messi owes 12 friends. So you can add to that as well. We can be let me see. So I want to see all the old money now. I want to see everyone who owes me money. So now I will just run and say old money. It's going to show me who owes me money. Now it's gonna show me how much Jimmy owes and how much Messi owes. It's not gonna show me one person's owed money, but everyone else's. Okay, so we can add to the amount that a person owes you by using the plus equals, or subtract the amount that a person owes you using the minus equals. So here, Jimmy was owing me 5 rands. What did he do? He also borrows more money. So now it's like this. Jimmy owes me 9 rands because he added 5 rands on top of the added 4 rands on top of the 5 rands that he owes. There's a lot of variables. There's also Anna, and it shows how much everyone owes you. Storing information about movies. Okay. Let movies because to find Nemo, uh, release date, duration, and release and duration and actors format. Is it a DVD or me? Just remove this and start fresh. Oh, now okay. I just remember that this whole thing was in one. Okay. Now we have the key Finding Nemo. I think that's the name of the movie. We have the name of the movie Star Wars, episode 4, is it 5? I don't know. Harry Potter, that's the name of the movie. Okay. So now we have the release date, duration, and actors. So here they used this because they wanted to space out the movie names, because some movies have long names and all that. Let's see. Now you want information about a movie. It's easy to find. Finding. Okay, let's do this. Gonna go down. Yet Finding Nemo equals to movies Finding Nemo. So here we created a variable for Finding Nemo. That's the name of the movie. It's gonna connect us to Finding Nemo, the movie. Console.log Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo duration. It's gonna show us. I think it's better for me. You wanna see the duration of Finding Nemo. we say dot. And we can say dot actors. Wanna see who was acting the movie. Okay. The cars one, wanna see. Let me see what I did here. Cars release date is 2006. The duration. So we just put a capital letter cars. It equals to cars. Let's say console dot log cars dot format. It's gonna show us the format of the movie. It's gonna print out Blu-ray. Just wanna run this. The problem is that I removed comments on everything. The first one is actors Albert Brooks, Ellen, and then the duration is 100. The release type array. This is object 1. Okay, this is of Finding Nemo. Yes, which is 2003 release date. Duration is 100, and then actors, and then it's a form. The format is a DVD. And let's see the other one. So the second time we said console.log Finding Nemo, the actors. So now this is what it's printing here. Albert Brooks, Ellen DeGeneres, and Alexander Gould. And then, okay, I understand what it's printing now. Now we have cars.format. The format of the car is here, the Blu-ray. And then we also have console.movies. Let me see. Now we have cars. It prints out everything. We have cars. What's the release date of the cars is 2006. And then what's the duration? It's 117. Finding Nemo. We have Harry Potter. We have Star Wars, and etc. etc. Now, okay, now we're done with movies, because I think this was an object inside of an object. Okay. Now you have seen how objects work in JavaScript. They're a lot like arrays because you can use them to hold a lot of pieces of information together in one unit. One major difference is that you use strings to access elements in an object, you use numbers to access elements in an array. For this reason, arrays are ordered while objects are not. Programming challenge. Try out these challenges to practice working with object scorekeeper. Imagine you are playing a game with some friends and you want to keep track of the score. Create an object called scores. The keys will be the names of your friend, and values will be scores. Okay. it says create an object called scores. The keys will be the names of your friends. Okay, it's supposed to be like this. Boom. The scores. Okay,